You're about to take a wild journey. Thousands of miles on the road in search of Mother Nature's worst. So sit tight and enjoy the ride as we chase 2022's most extreme weather. My first chase of the season was on March 21st. This early season setup earned a moderate risk by the Storm Prediction Center and included the Texas state capital of Austin. The tornado we're focusing on today is the one that occurred in Round Rock. As a line of supercells approached the Austin metro from the west, I focused on this storm coming through Round Rock.
Yep, tornado right there. It's going to come through Cedar Park. It's going to come right at us here.
This tornado would touch down in highly populated areas of Round Rock during rush hour, inflicting damage to the Boardwalk Shopping Center and ripping roofs off of homes, earning an EF2 rating along its 29-mile path.
This could become a larger tornado. Horizontal vortex, been down on the right side there. Time is 5:56 p.m.
As the tornado approached closer, I began planning the next move.
Unfortunately, that's pretty populated over there. That's Cedar Park, which is a major suburb of Austin. Alright, so this is likely coming right at us. We're going to let it come at us because we have a great view of it. And then have to figure out an escape plan.
See the downward motion on the left side of the tornado? This, to me, is a visual sign that the tornado may be weakening.
Could be roping out.
So I decided to stay put for as long as I could. Amazingly, no fatalities were reported, and ultimately, the EF2 tornado caused over $32 million in damages and affected more than 680 homes.
Look at that motion.
The tornado finally roped out about a mile from my location, leaving pieces of buildings to flutter in the wind around me.
Here comes a little bit of debris. Wow. It's roping out. It's basically disintegrating.
After navigating the area to catch back up to the storm, I witnessed a weak EF0 tornado near Davia, Texas. Overall, 52 tornadoes were reported in Texas and Oklahoma this day, resulting in 52 injuries and sadly 1 fatality. The next tornado I documented was also in a populated area near Mississippi's capital of Jackson. This was part of another moderate risk issued by the Storm Prediction Center. Folks were very lucky this was a weak tornado and caused very minimal damage along its short path. You can see the storm's hook here where the tornado occurred.
That's a cone. Backing up a little bit. Right there, you see it?
Yep.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It's ripping up. Hold on, let me turn. I'm gonna get it up the front. Tornado right there developing. Alright, we got something coming. There it is, there's the funnel. Wow, it's gonna cross really close here. All right, we're about to get RFD'd. I'm gonna move forward because we're fogging up. Here it is, here it is. I'm just moving over, sorry.
No, you're okay.
You're good. Keep recording. Wow.
This person was crossing the bridge while that tornado crossed nearby. Very lucky that they did not get injured.
All right, you gonna record out the front?
Yeah.
All right.
I kicked the month of May off by chasing a couple of supercells in Oklahoma. The first storm was near Fairview and briefly went tornado warned. The plan was to play the southernmost storm this day, seen here near Fairview.
Big wall cloud now, just to the west of Fairview, Oklahoma. Tornado warning supercell. Getting a big inflow tail here. Here's a little bit more of a wider shot of the structure. Full structure of the storm.
Once the storms conglomerated into a messy line, one lone supercell caught my eye further south near the town of Loyal.
Look at that.
Other chasers that were closer at the time confirmed brief spin-ups underneath this bowl funnel.
Rapid motion in there. I think we just got a big funnel cloud right here is what it looks like.
Despite my best efforts, I couldn't catch up to the storm before it was overtaken by the messy line to the west.
Big structure. A big wall cloud developing back in there as well.
Alright, chasers, it's just after 6 p.m. 2 hours of daylight left. You're chasing this developing supercell moving east-northeast, and you've got two options here. Option 1, you punch through the main core south of Paducah, risk getting your windows blown out by large hail, but still have a chance at seeing a couple of tornadoes in the process. Or Option 2, drive out ahead towards Crowell, drop down into the path of the storm, set up tripods, and watch it come to you. If you went with Option 1, congratulations. You scored a couple of weak, dusty tornadoes and played catch up on the windy dirt roads. If you chose Option 2, however, well... May 4th, a classic Texas dryline setup featuring a single cyclic supercell producing tornadoes throughout the evening. On this day, I knew parameters would be maximized just before sunset, so when this supercell gained strength and momentum, I opted to drive well ahead of it and wait. Dryline setups are my favorite. These supercells are typically easier to chase because they're slower and usually behave predictably in terms of storm movement. These first couple of tornadoes spun harmlessly across open prairies. Notice this large cloud overhead being ingested by the storm? This is an inflow band, feeding the storm warm, moist air from the Gulf of Mexico. This is a really good sign that the storm is strengthening. Once this tornado roped out, I was pretty content with my day, but Mother Nature wasn't done yet. I sat patiently, reading the sky for the next move, and to my surprise, Mother Nature decided 50 meters away was where it was going to happen.
Marcus. Hi.
Being north of the tornado in the inflow field, I expected it to move east or to the left, away from us.
We're good.
But not all tornadoes behave the same.
Okay, we're not good. No, go. We're not good.
Calmly, I put the car in reverse and pointed the car west towards the RFD.
Wrong way. No, we're good. We're good.
Okay. Jesus.
Here, close your window.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll down mine.
At this point, I'm ready to slowly creep westward away from the tornado.
No, we're good. I'm gonna turn around. Right here. We're gonna be fine. Close your window, please. Oh my God. Connor. Shit. We're good.
These strong channels of winds are the rear inflow jets of the tornado. They can knock your windows out with small rocks and other debris if you're not careful. Mercifully, the tornado changes directions back to the east. We're now back to chasing the tornado instead of vice versa.
Oh. All right, we're gonna start moving out. We're gonna have to try to get closer to this. No choice. Look at this thing on the left. Cranking hard too. We might get twins here.
As the tornado moves east, another circulation develops immediately to the north.
Wow, look at this on the left. It is cranking hard. 2 tornadoes.
Watch as it causes the first tornado to slingshot around to the north and absorb into the new circulation.
There we go, twins. I think we're gonna have to celebrate tonight. Look at this. All because we played this just right. Yeah, I'm recording the video. Baby. Some horizontal boards just up in there. I'm gonna pull off here somewhere. Well, we'll keep going a little bit until this thing like plants a solid one. Paying attention, bro. I was too busy in the moment. I thought it was funny where you were like, Marcus. I'm like, hi.
I know. I was like, dude, all right.
I'm in my moment here. I'm in my element. Yeah, we outer edge that, baby. Absolutely.
Just before sunset, a ghostly white tornado slithers in open fields as tornado sirens wail in the background.
I'm gonna try to turn the car a little bit. Tornado just to our north, trying to condense. It's on the ground. This is like tornado number 5?
Yeah.
That we've seen.
This has got to be the most power lines I've had in my shot ever.
Here, let me. There you go.
No, you're good. I'm just taking a picture of you.
Wow. Look at that.
Miraculously, no damage was reported, and all these daytime tornadoes earned an EFU, or EF unknown, rating. Though the storm produced several tornadoes, they all did look relatively weak. That is until after dark, when the town of Lubbock was struck by a 600-yard wide EF3 tornado. The deviant storm track of this tornado caught some chasers off guard and were struck by it. Fortunately, no major injuries or fatalities were reported. This day was a reminder that storms can defy your expectations, and it proves that you always need an escape plan. But every few years you might learn the same lesson, just different outcome. On May 23rd, a slight risk with only a 2% tornado risk was forecasted. By early afternoon, storms had fired off a dry line along the Texas-New Mexico border. One storm in particular would merge over and over with other storms. These storms would then conglomerate to form one massive dust-eating supercell. With visibility dropping, I decided the only way I was going to see anything, I had to be in that rear flank downdraft. I thought maybe the outflowing winds would clear out all of the dust, and to the surprise of everyone on Highway 214, that's what happened. All of the minimum ingredients were present for tornadoes, but no one could have expected what happens next.
Tornado developing right here. And photograph this probably. Stationary wedge tornado right here. This is pretty insane for a 2% day. I certainly wasn't expecting this. A little bit closer.
I didn't have much time to celebrate. The hail was now fully wrapping around the tornado as it was moving due west away from the highway.
Oh, possibly another tornado over there.
All in all, 8 tornadoes were confirmed by the National Weather Service in Lubbock, with the massive tornado you just saw reaching nearly a mile wide and earning an EF2 rating. The final day of May provided my final tornado of the spring near Dodson, Texas. A cluster of storms were riding along a frontal boundary, and several weak land spouts formed along this boundary. Eventually, the storm reached a better environment, and while sitting under the swirling wall cloud, the EF0 tornado quickly planted on the south end of town.
Oh, right here! Oh my god! It's doing damage to the town. There it is. That's the tornado for sure. Multiple vortex tornado. There's the funnel right here on the right. It's starting to come down.
The storm went outflow dominant shortly after, and by the time it approached Hollis, Oklahoma, there were plenty of scary-looking clouds, or SLCs as Hank has coined them, being reported as tornadoes. These were likely large gust tornadoes along the leading edge of the outflow boundary. By the end of the spring, I had seen 16 tornadoes, and all but one were in the state of Texas. But with the fall comes the peak of hurricane season. During the last few days of September, the state of Florida felt the wrath of high-end Category 4 Hurricane Ian, packing winds of 155 miles per hour. Storm chaser Marcus Reynolds and I flew to Florida to document this historic event. After landing in Orlando, we drove down to the Fort Myers area and set up shop near the communities of Placida and Boca Grande. This was the fury that ensued. And we did drop to 960, 20s if not 930s by the time we get to the middle of the high. That is absolutely the worst one. I've only done one Category 5 and that was Michael, and this is definitely comparable right here. When it was all said and done, 157 people lost their lives along Ian's track. 146 of those were in Florida alone, and most were along the western coast where 10 to 15 foot storm surge submerged homes and trapped residents. 2.4 million people lost power for days. Damages are estimated to be between $50 and $65 billion, making it the costliest storm in Florida's history so far. My final tornado of the year occurred during the fall outbreak on November 4th. This day, several tornadoes were spawned in the Arklatex region in Texas, Oklahoma, and Arkansas. With several storms to choose from, I stuck with this supercell near Sims because it had no storms to compete with to the east or south. But this day came with two major obstacles: darkness and trees.
There it is. Wow. Huge, dude. Huge tornado. Big. Oh my god.
The storm paralleled a north-south highway, allowing us to stay close behind while the lightning helped illuminate the massive EF3 tornado.
We're gonna keep going. We're gonna follow the lead. Go across the path of this. Ahead of us.
As the storm approached the town of New Boston, it appeared that a quick handoff occurred. This is when one tornado dissipates and a new one forms right next to it.
Yeah, it looks like it's just a wall cloud now, maybe. Oh, whoa! That motion was sick.
That was sick.
It's gonna drop right there, on the right of the road. There it goes. Either that's the same tornado or that's a new one, but that one looks pretty significant. Oh my god, it just turned into a wedge. It's an entire wedge, guys. Violent tornado in front of us. Oh my god, that is so sick. Oh, it's doing damage just in front of us here. Holy crap, I wish. Damn, if this was daytime.
No kidding.
Alright, we're gonna be really close to the damage here. Oh man, was there a town here? I hope not.
Oh shit.
Alright, well we found the damage path. Okay, we got power lines right here.
You guys over the power lines are good?
Yeah. No, seriously.
Yep, we're good.
Okay.
Wow,
Wow.
that was pretty cool. Multiple flashes.
Are these? There's no houses out here, are there? Oh, we have a view right here. Look at this.
Dude, we have a damn good view.
Oh shit, we're at 1640. So we have an east-west road.
I think there were.
We then found fresh damage and stopped to do search and rescue. Luckily, this tornado did not cause any casualties, as it was one of 31 confirmed that day. Hey everyone, let me know which extreme storm you like the best in the comments below. I want to make more weather content for your entertainment, so let me know what kind of video you'd like to see next. Make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel to see the latest extreme video drops. I want to thank you all very much for watching. Until next time, friends.